Okay, fair warning. If you're not my friend, you should stop watching this because it's just gonna be some drunk idiot blathering on about bullshit. Okay? That's the first thing. Number two, or B, I recorded this video once already a while ago, and then my fucking computer didn't record it except for the first 12 seconds, which is just queer. It was lame, is what it was. Queer people are awesome. I'm queer. That was the queerest thing I've ever said. Anyway, um, okay, so I wanted to look nice for you guys, so I put on a jacket and a scarf, even though it's fucking hot in here. That's what I'm doing for you. What are you going to do for me? Okay, so a quick update on life. 45 seconds have gone by and I've said nothing. That's amazing. I'm in my new apartment, our new apartment. Jasmine and I, we have a new apartment. It's fab. I'm in my little bedroom. It's not decorated yet, but I've already picked out the art that's going to go on the walls, and let me tell you, it is going to be fierce. If Architectural Digest calls me and is like, we want to take a picture of the room, I will say, yes, take a picture of my room and put my name on the cover, because I look fierce. At least my room looks fierce. I look fierce too. Okay, so I'm in the apartment. It's lovely. It's in a place called Rogers Park. If you're not from Chicago, you probably don't know what that means, because I didn't know what that meant like a week and a half ago. But it's this fabulous little neighborhood too. Like it's like the north part of Chicago, and it's nestled right between the Red Line, which is sort of the main public transportation, at least for my life. It takes me to both my jobs, and also to Boys Town, which is where one of my jobs is. I'll get to that in a second. Boys Town's the gay district. Woo-hoo! So it's nestled between the Red Line train and the beach, the lake. So it's like a block walk to the lake. And I went there today and got my little tan on. I probably burned or something, but it's cool. Oh, let me show you. Oh my God, where are they? I have the cutest swim trunks. They're somewhere. I was just filming. Oh, here they are. They were kind of expensive, you know, and maybe I won't be able to pay rent or my credit card bills, but at least I got cute swim trunks. Look at these. Oh, wait. They're backwards. Oh my God, an angel wing on the side. Hello, you know how I feel about angels, girl. I be liking angels, just like my grandma. These are so fucking cute, and let me tell you, I look damn good in them. I would look better once I, get in shape a little bit. But I wore them today, and I was sitting all out with my little, you know, everything was, they're very tight. So, anyway, so I went to the beach today, and before that, I went to work. And so you probably know, if you're my friend, and you are my friend, that I have two jobs. The first is at IHOP, also called Gay Hop because it's in Boys Town, which is the gay district. That's actually the second job I have, so I got confused momentarily. But that's okay. So this job at IHOP, I'm a host, but soon I'm hoping, like within like a month or a month and a half, I'll start training to be a server. And I know how to make the tips, okay? Because I know how to schmooze, and I know how to smile, and I know how to shake my ass. And it's, the gay IHOP, so of course I'm, hopefully going to make some money, I hope. Anyway, so I'm working there now, and the people are fabulous, and it's just great, and I love it. My mom worked at pancake houses my entire childhood. She was a waitress. And I don't know, it's kind of nice, to also be working in like a pancake house. Can you hear the train? The L train is literally like, there's a playground right outside my window, so I can watch the children. I make that joke in every video. It is, and then just beyond the playground is the train, so it's like super close. The noise is kind of annoying, but in another way, I think it's kind of soothing. The red train, the red line it is, does run all night though, so it's kind of like, I'll get used to it. So that's my second job, the paying job. The first job, which is actually, excuse me, oh, I'm so gassy. The first job is with About Face Theater, which is a queer theater here in Chicago. You probably know that already. I'm doing a bunch of wonderful things with About Face. Not because I'm wonderful, because they're wonderful, and the opportunities they give me are great. I'm meeting queer people all around Chicago, and I'm meeting theater people all around Chicago, which, are my two main interests, so awesome. Let's see. The guy I've met recently that I'm, like, totally in love with, his name is Roger Goodman. He's an older guy, he's queer, and he was at the Stonewall riots. He was there for that. Fab! He published a couple of fag rags, he helped house some homeless queer youth. He's just really the list goes on and on and on. He's a professor of music. I think he's a professional harpsichordist, and as well as something else. His bio is just like fucking. It's amazing. And right now, he's working on this documentary, or actually just finished this documentary about men over 50 living with HIV. And Roger's been HIV positive since the early 80s or the late 70s. He's not sure when exactly. And it's all about how in the 80s, when the AIDS crisis was really a crisis, and it was at the forefront of everyone's mind, and people were dying daily, and awfulness. There was a very from that horror, there was a very strong sense of community. There was sort of like a light in the darkness. And what Roger's saying is that queer youth today, and I think this is totally true, what queer youth today need is something to make us into a community again, because we're not the loving, caring, kind community who nurses one another and goes to one another's funerals, thank God. But you know what I mean. And is there for one another when we need it. I mean, anyone who knows the gay community today knows that it is fucking harsh. It is a backstabbing, bitch-ass community. It's sexy and creative and can be kind and certainly is fierce. But it's not easy. I mean, if you think about what it's like to be, an overweight man in the queer community or an older man in the queer community, or even, I was reading a magazine. Oh, shit. I took it out to... Oh, my light went off. Yeah. I took it out to the living room. But there's this whole article in this magazine I was reading about how a lot of gay men, they say, fats, femmes, or Asians in their personals ads or whatever, which is lame in and of itself. But the question is, why Asian people are, singled out as, there's, the stereotype that Asian men are feminine, which is, anyone who knows anything knows that, certainly some are feminine, but come on, they're, I've seen some sexy fucking Asian men since I've been here. I would say, you know what? Fats, femmes, and Asians. You just contact me. If you're hot, you're hot. That's all I have to say. I'm drinking gin. You may have noticed. I'm a little drunk. Jessam's not here, so I'm drinking alone, which is kind of odd. But you know what? I filmed some fierce YouTube videos, and I got this gin out of a trash can. Out of a garbage can. Yes, girl. I lost my train of thought. Oh, girl! I put all this alcohol in the trash can in the first place. You see, About Face was they're throwing away all this alcohol they had opened. It wasn't bad. A lot of it they had opened just a couple days ago, but they were just sort of cleaning out. And, they can afford to do that, which is wonderful. I love living when I live and where I live. Anyway, so they're throwing all this alcohol, and, my little queer alcoholic heart was breaking. Because they were $200 worth of alcohol easy, and at least that probably $100 in mixers as well. So at the end of the day, after we threw it out, one, I hid it under trash in the garbage can because I was like, these homeless people are gonna fuck me up. You know how they do. They'd be going after the alcohol. I'm sorry if you're homeless. I love you. It's fine. I'm sorry. That was rude. Anyway, and so I hid it under the trash, and then I came back at the end of the day and I stole 2 bottles of gin and a ball of Jack Daniels. No, it wasn't Jack Daniels. What was it? Old Crow? Jim Crow. Jim Crown? I don't know what it was called. You know what? Crown Royal. I don't know what it was, but it was something, and we drank it already. It is gone, and now I'm working on the gin. And anyone who knows me knows I do not like gin, But whatever. I'm drunk. I'm wearing a jacket in summer in Chicago. It makes no sense. Oh, I want to put on this necklace. Look away for a moment. You don't have to look away, but this is not exciting. But I want to put on this necklace right now. It's tangled. Oh my God, this is the worst thing. I miss you. Seriously, I miss so many of you. My life here is wonderful, and Jessamine, of course, as you all know, is fabulous, and Chicago is great, but there are so many beautiful people who have been in my life who I want to be in my life again. This is a necklace. Well, the necklace itself is nothing, but this ring... It was my aunt's, my favorite aunt, died of cancer. I'm going to put it on. Okay. So the point of this video, I'm sorry it's so long, I'm embarrassed. It's just to say, I love you, I miss you. Oh, I'm going to get a new phone soon, so I will have minutes, so I call you. I'm going to get a phone with unlimited minutes, because it is time for me to have a phone that works. I know you all agree, at least hopefully you agree, otherwise you hate me. That's fine. I'll talk to you soon. Facebook me. You know that Facebook is real life. Even though I don't have internet at the house yet, I'm going to try to be under 10 minutes. I love you. Goodbye. Mwah, mwah, mwah.